Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for October the 20th, 2016. This is my first video blog of the 2016-2017 season, and I'm very excited to be back. I have my brand new hoodie on, the one sent to me by Adidas. A company actually trusts me to help promote their brand. And I'm looking forward to interacting with you, my fellow Canucks fans, for the rest of the season. And I want to dedicate this first CCC to Brandon Furtado and Joshua Gould, probably the only two people in the world who were actually looking forward to me starting these up again. And if it sounds like I'm slurring a bit tonight, no, I'm not teething, nor am I drunk. Rather, I'm trying to fight through a cut on the inside of my mouth. Yes, I'm playing hurt. As I'm sure you know by now, the Canucks have started their season with 3 dramatic victories, all at home. Saturday night against Calgary, Sunday night against Carolina, and Tuesday night against the St. Louis Blues. And I was blessed to be at all 3 games, one with my lovely wife Gail, one with the lovely Marie Huey as she crushed the national anthems, and one with my handsome son Sean. With their 3 wins, the Canucks set a record as they are now the only team in NHL history to win the first 3 games of the regular season without actually having a lead in regulation time. Think about that for a second. That's quite the remarkable feat. And as I record this, the Canucks are tied for 2nd overall in the league, and they are one of only 2 teams who haven't lost a single game yet. The other one being the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, I'm not saying that the Canucks are going to win the Stanley Cup. So should the parade route start on Robson or on Broad Street? But this team is legit, and they can certainly make the playoffs. Now, they will have to withstand major injuries to their key players, but you can say that for almost all the teams in the league. With every victory, the Canucks move closer to the 63-point mark or the 65-point mark. You know, those point marks that the so-called experts predicted for them at the start of the season. But at 65 points, that would be actually a 10-point reduction from last year's disastrous season. And there's no way that's going to happen. It just doesn't make sense. The Canucks are a stronger team this year. Up front, they've added Louis Eriksson. And despite the slow start, I expect him to come around and start to pile up points real soon. They basically added a free agent in Brandon Sutter because last year he missed over 60 games due to injury, and we've already seen how incredibly effective Sutter can be when he's healthy. Guys like Bo Horvat, Sven Baertschi, Marcus Granlund, and even Jake Virtanen look to make big strides this year. Our top 4D is strong, with Tanev and Edler, and Hutton and Gabranson, and even Spiza and Larson on the 3rd pairing have performed adequately thus far. And we're solid in goal, with Ryan Miller, Jacob Markstrom, and now we can also call up Matt Hewitt from UBC at any time. And it's not just the players, it's the way they are playing. They are controlling the tempo of the game. They have strong possession numbers. They are much more structured, and they are much less scrambly. Now I know that I'm in the extreme minority in thinking that the Canucks can make the playoffs this season. But isn't that what being a fan is all about? Rooting for your team, cheering on your team, hoping for the best for your team, having faith in your team. I'm a fan first, and a blogger, writer, commentator, and parody song creator second. I will never apologize for my optimism or for my faith in the team. Let's enjoy this while it lasts. This season, I'm bringing back a very popular feature. Actually, I think it was my only feature, called Canucks in a Word, where I ask you, the viewers, to describe your feelings about the Canucks using just one word. So here's how you are describing the start of the Canucks season. Unsustainable. Miraculous. Suttering. Ah yes, the time-tested technique of adding ing to a player's last name. Irresponsible. And Brad says, LOL, are we tanking or what, Clay? No tanking, no tanking. Hopeful. Winning. Historical. Nice callback to that record I talked about earlier. Underrated. Positive. Leadless. Not bad. Surprising. So it sounds like that I'm not the only one who's pumped about the Canucks' fast start to their season. I look forward to seeing if the Canucks continue with their winning ways starting tonight as they host the Buffalo Sabres. And as a special bonus, actually I don't know if you can call this a bonus, after the fade to black, I will be doing my 22 push-ups for PTSD, but with the Canucks flair. Thanks for watching. I invite you to leave some feedback below in the comment section, and I invite you to subscribe to this channel. God bless, and go Canucks go. All right, so over a month ago, I was nominated by my good friend and musical collab partner, Arielle Tuliao, to do the 22 push-up challenge. And that is to do 22 push-ups in 22 days to raise awareness for PTSD. In particular, the estimated 22 veterans who commit suicide per day due to post-traumatic stress disorder. So while I'm not going to do it for 22 days straight, I wanted to honor the nomination by Arielle, who did indeed do it for 22 straight days. Good job, my friend. But I am going to do it once. And for these 22 push-ups, I'm going to name, between every push-up, the name of a Canuck player who has dressed for a regular season game this season. By fluke, it happens to be 22 players, as if it was meant to be. So I have my roller hockey championship shirt on. We were the Tier 4 champions this year. Shout out to the Holy Rollers. And now I'm going to say a quick prayer that I don't pass out while doing this.
Henrik, Daniel, Eriksson, Sutter, Hansen, Granlund, Horvat, Berchi, Virtanen, Gauntz, Burrows, Dorset, Skilly, Edler, Tanev, Hutton, Goodbranson, Larson, Spiza, Miller, Markstrom, Hewitt.